Good morning, folks. This is Jim from Diller Outdoors. Sadie Sue, you want to say hello? You want to say hi? I think a tail wag is a good hello. Good morning, Sadie Sue. Alright, folks, we are still on this challenge, which everybody is probably bored of seeing me talk about this damn challenge. Look at that. Now you can see me. Ha ha ha. I am here. So, here's our cooler. It's been in the back of the truck. We put it in at 1 o'clock 2 days ago with nothing in it. Went to the store, filled it up full of drinks, put 2 bags of ice in it, a little recapper dapper. Put some ice in it, and yesterday, we did that 4:30, 2 days ago. And then, so today's what? My birthday. Oh, this is a birthday post. Ha ha ha. Happy birthday to me. Anyway, so today's Wednesday, so that means Monday, Sunday, we started this whole thing. Yesterday, I went down and I bought 4 bags of ice, which is in a prior video. Could only get 3 in there because I have so many Gatorades, water, blah, blah, blah. Part of the reason why the video looks so crappy is because the weather is still overcast, foggy, and terrible. So to be honest with you, I only took 2 drinks out of this cooler yesterday because I stayed home, so I didn't need to use the cooler. But the cooler did stay in the truck. And I did take a picture yesterday afternoon of the thermometer, and it was at about 85 maybe, somewhere around there. So the ambient temperature inside the truck was around 85-ish, something like that. Right now this morning it's reading 80, and that's probably because I opened the door, because I swear it was at 78 2 minutes ago before I started this video. So I haven't opened nor touched this cooler since I put the ice in yesterday morning at 10:20 a.m. Nothing has been, well, no, sorry, I got the 2 drinks out of it. One while I was doing the video and one after I had done the video. So I was in the cooler twice since I put the ice in there. I'm not Dr. Seuss, am I? It's kind of sounding like it. Anyway, let's get off the silliness and get back to what we're doing here. So I'm finding one problem with the cooler. The cooler sweats, and I've got a lot of sweating going on with this cooler. I'm sure it probably would not do that if it was outside in the back of a truck or sitting on the ground. But that might be something that we look into in the future, and maybe we get a whole lifetime and say, hey man, it's obviously got to be a gasket problem, or there's something wrong with maybe this cooler and its insulation property, because it is sweating by the handles, it is sweating by the latches, and I can't see the other side, but I'm sure it's doing the same thing if it's doing it over here. So I'm going to show you all what I'm talking about. Right here we have sweat along the line of where the lid meets the cooler. And then we have sweat going all the way down. And it's, built up all around the drain plug and everything too. Okay. The back of the cooler is sweating on the hinges. I can show you that because I can move the cooler. We've got a lot of sweat going on here. We've actually got water sitting, so it's condensating very rapidly. So that would make you think, with that involved, that would make you think that, oh man, there we go. That would make you think that there's probably no ice left in the cooler if it's sweating that much, right? Let me show you the front real quick too. So here's the front. You can see it's condensating all around here, dripping down. So why I say that's a problem is this is carpet, and there's insulation underneath that carpet. So if this thing keeps sweating like that, I am not going to be able to keep this in here without putting a rubber mat down. Now, that's not a huge ordeal to put a rubber mat down. I figure out where to keep putting this thing. It's pretty good right there. It's not a big deal to put a rubber mat down, but, that's another expense. And we're trying to keep the expenses down for the normal person and be able to use this cooler, because it's the only one we can afford right now. Use this cooler and see if this cooler is going to do what it should do. So let's get to the pure twigs and berries here, and let's see what is inside that cooler still. Now we know in the previous video, if you're watching any of this crap, if you're not bored totally to death, in the previous videos, alright, I'm taking these off, we saw all the drinks that were in here. So this thing's packed full of, Gatorades, waters, 12-pack of drinks, sodas down on the bottom and everything. So this thing is pretty full. Now, I put ice in it. Like I said, I put 3 bags of ice in it yesterday at 10:20 in the morning. So let's open it up with all this condensation and see what we got going on. Boop. I like the hatches. Hatches are very easy on this thing. No rubber pull-ups or anything like that. Just it flips, flops. It's kind of reminds me of Engel coolers, and Engel coolers are one of the best coolers. If I had the money, I would have me a 50. I think it's actually a deep water blue series. I think it's the Engel 50. Yeah, if I could have a cooler, that would be mine, trust me. Well, actually, I would probably do the 100 quart, or the 85. But anyway, let's get back to what we're talking about here. It's my birthday, and I just got all kinds of things going on in my brain. Woo! Here we go. All right, as you can see very well, obviously it is a gasket issue for the condensating, because you can see it's bubbling up inside here. So I'm going to go with gasket as the condensation problem. So actually this cooler could probably use a new gasket, and it would probably be all right. But look at the ice. I mean, that is solid ice from yesterday. Let me try and shake it up and down real quick. That's the best way to pack your cooler, with the ice. All right, well, you can see it barely moved. Everything is still down in there. This Gatorade is at the top because I pulled out a water from down here on this side. So that Gatorade actually sat on top, where you can see all the rest of them. They're all standing upright. So there's not a whole lot of room in here. So this thing, I don't even want to try and bother to get down to where the water may be, because this thing is holding ice perfect. Now, we, in the previous videos, I stated the cooler was in the sun for 3 hours before having anything introduced to it. We finally put the water and everything in there. I wish I could have used it more. I like what I'm seeing so far besides the condensating. But I wish I could have used it more, and it would have been like a real Texas day, so I could see just what this cooler will do. Right now I don't have any premise. All I got is condensation and a lot of ice. But I never really got to take anything out of it and be in it 4 or 5 times a day, minimal. 10 to 15 is what I would probably normally be in a cooler during the heat of, during the summer of Texas. Texas heat, however you want to look at it. So I think my problem that I'm going to have with this thing being in the truck, if it is humid weather out, it's going to sweat. I don't think it'll sweat as much if it's dry, because we won't have the humidity and everything. So I'm still on board with a $97 cooler, because it, in 24 hours, basically, it still held all 3 bags of ice I put in there. Nothing has really melted. I can't even see the water, where yesterday I put 2 bags of ice in with all my stuff. Oh, no. Sorry. Sunday, I put 2 bags of ice in with all my drinks and everything. And by, Monday morning, I could see the water when I did the first video, or second video. I could see the water already. So 3 bags of ice, almost everything's in there. The only thing that's changed, 1 bottle of water came out, and I think 1 Gatorade came out. So other than that, everything else is the same. So I guess I'm going to go enjoy my birthday now and sign off, because 1, I'm not working again because of the weather, and 2, it hasn't done anything beyond still staying nice and miraculous. It's a good cooler, and I hope this cooler works out, because I paid $100 for the darn thing. I could have went over there and pulled one of my $30 igloos and threw it in the back of this truck, and just, like I showed you yesterday, kept buying $9 worth of ice every couple days. That doesn't make sense. Alright, so, Sadie Sue, you got anything to say to the viewers? No, just watch my dad's show, even though it's boring. We're gonna get better one day. Oh, well, alright. She's got confidence in me, so hell, I gotta have some confidence too. So, I'll upload this video and we'll see what happens. Maybe somebody out there will start liking us, and, somebody will want to follow all the other things that we're going to do down the road with Killer Diller Outdoors. I know a lot of guys on here that have done it, and they're doing it, and they're making money, and they're happy, and they're supporting their families, and all they do is get people like you to watch their show and subscribe, and they start giving you everything you want to see and ideas of things you want to do. What we got coming up I should tell you this. I'm working on a couple of things. Why not, right? So I do a lot of welding and stuff. So we're going to start doing some welding projects. And we're actually going to make a rooftop tent for this 99 and for my 93. Reason the 93 is not in the picture, I was off-roading on my property the other day, and the axle spline broke, so I got to get a new axle. You'll see that one soon, but I got to tow it back over here to the house. So the 99 is the play toy right now. So we're going to outfit the 99 for some expedition stuff, and hopefully we're going to hit Pins, Padre Island National Seashore. Love that place. Hopefully we're going to hit that and get ready to maybe see some of the Wrigley sea turtles, because they're going to be getting ready to roam around September-ish and stuff. And we want to get down on the beach and catch some redfish and trout. And down there in Port Mansfield, if you can get down to the jetties, if you have four-wheel drive, you can get down there. You'll catch tarpon, you'll catch snook, redfish, and I know a lot of Texans don't know what snook is, but snook is one of the best fish ever. Just do not cook it with its skin on, because it's called the soap fish for a reason. Skin's on it, it will taste like soap, folks. So enough of this. I see I'm at 11 minutes, and I've probably bored the hell out of everybody, but I'm just trying to do the best I can, and like I said, every day it's going to get better and better and better. So go have a great day, get outside, take a kid fishing, do whatever you got to do, but get outside. Have a great day. See you.